My name is Chris Adams. I'm a globe maker, and I've been making globes for the best part of 14 years now. To make a globe, you start off with a mould, and you make a very wet mix of plaster. And swirl it around to make sure there's a uniform coverage of plaster in the mould. When that is dry, you then make a second mix, a wet mix, and pour that in and reinforce it with paper. They used to use card or various other materials, but I found paper is best. It's lightweight and still retains its strength. When that is dry, it's blown out of the mould. And the two halves are joined together. It's sanded down, rubbed down until they're very smooth, and given a final coat of shellac to strengthen it and to seal it. At this stage, the map will be applied. They're called gauze. There are usually 12 gauze that go around a globe. They are stretched onto the globe, ensuring all lines match up, so there's no overlaps, there's no underlaps. Everything should match up nicely. One of the things you have to bear in mind when applying a gauze is the fact that the paper will stretch. It's designed to stretch 2% in one direction. It has to be printed with that in mind. You have to reduce the artwork 2% to allow for the stretch. I've been doing it for so long that it's quite easy for me to apply the gauze and make the lines match up and make sure the paper behaves as I want it to. It's a skill that I've learnt and picked up, so I'd like to think I'm quite good these days. Once the gauze have been applied, they are given a seal and then hand-coloured, hand-tinted, and usually given an age afterwards to make the globes look old. I prefer to think of it as giving them a head start in the ageing process. I try to remain true to the materials and methods of traditional globe making. Obviously, I improve where I can. A lot of materials they used traditionally were animal-based, which I like to move away from if I can. The plaster I use now is not dissimilar to the plaster they used, but it's far stronger and harder wearing. So it's little things that they would have incorporated as well, if they had the chance. Globes were traditionally educational, which perhaps isn't the case these days, but I think a globe still has a role to play. It's nice to have something tangible in your hands to see exactly where we are in the world, where we would like to go. You can spin a globe and see what's on the other side of it from where you are, which you can't necessarily do from a monitor or a book.